Today we are going to do a 30-minute full body workout that is low impact. There's no jumping and no equipment is needed. Just make sure you can see your screen and you have something soft beneath you. And without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so today we're going to be working in 3 circuits. Starting off with circuit number 1. These are all exercises that are on our feet. So first up, we are going to do a sumo squat with a pulse. So feet a little bit wider stance, coming down, pulse, and coming up. When you come up from your squat, we're not going to hinge our hips forward. We're going to keep our feet nice and grounded and keep those glutes nice and tight. So coming down and up. Good, we're taking a 15-second rest in between each exercise today. Your second exercise, you're going to have your feet pretty much the same distance as those sumo squats. Slight bend in your knees, arms are out to the side. You're gonna reach your opposite toe and come back to center. So you should feel this in your core. You might feel this a little bit in your hamstrings. Don't feel it reaching for the toe, you can reach those fingertips past your toe into the back corner. Nice job. All right, we're gonna widen our stance even more, and we're gonna do some alternating side lunges next. So nice and wide, you're gonna keep your chest lifted and sit back into your heel. And like pressing through the supporting leg, using that glute, squeezing your inner thighs together to the other side. Good. Next up, fingertips are by the ears. We're going to start by using our right leg. So you're going to have your outer thigh facing towards the ceiling, slight bend in this knee. Lift it to the side, tap the toe down, then you're going to reach it across, knees bent, reach for that ankle, back to center. Lift to the side and across. Really reach for that foot, feel that core engage. Good, shake out those legs. We're gonna take a 15-second rest and then we're gonna do the left side. Here we go, left leg, really ground that supporting leg. Have a slight bend in your supporting leg. If you're struggling with balance, pick a spot a couple feet in front of you on the floor and keep your eyes locked on that spot. Also think about your core here. especially when you're lifting to the side. That's also going to help with your balance. Taking a 15-second rest, that is the end of circuit number 1. We're going to repeat circuit number 1 before we move to circuit number 2. So, starting off with those sumo squats with a pulse once again. Make sure you're coming nice and low into your squat. You're coming all the way down. We're not doing a half squat, we're coming all the way down. Little pulse. Coming up, squeezing the glutes. Is that wide stance, reaching for the opposite toes. Think about when you're reaching back that you're leading this movement with those lower abs. If you're struggling to feel it in your core, that should help. And really reach those fingertips as far as they can go. And then come back to center. When you come back to center, make sure everything is nice and stabilized. Try to keep that back nice and straight, hinge at those hips. Good, next up is our side lunges, some nice wide stance. Make sure in these side lunges that you're not coming too far down. I see a lot of people when they do side lunges coming way far down here, where their heel is almost coming off the ground, or their heel is coming off the ground. We don't want that. We want to think of it as like almost like a single leg squat. So we're coming down, hips are hinged, going backwards, sitting into this heel, chest is lifted, press through that heel, squeeze the inner thighs. Think about pressing the floor away from you as you come back to center. Good, last two exercises are our standing kicks. Here we go, nice strong core, grounded in the supporting leg, fingertips by the ears, lift that outer thigh towards the ceiling, and then really reach these fingertips up and across, feel that core engage. Good, shake out those legs. Gonna do the left side. Remember to keep a slight bend in your supporting leg. one. Circuit number two, we're heading down to the floor. So your first exercise is going to be a half push-up with an extension at the bottom. So you can do this half push-up on your knees or on your toes. You're gonna slowly lower yourself down. Also, you're doing anyway. Release the belly, and then from here, extend the arms, bring them back in, squeeze that back, squeeze the core. Everything comes up as one unit. Stay down here on our bellies for our next exercise. You're gonna lift opposite arm and opposite leg. So arms are out in front of you. You're gonna lift left leg, right arm. Sweep the right arm around to your bum. Back to center and lower. Left arm comes up. Sweep it around. Back to center and lower. Make sure you keep that leg nice and straight. Nice job. We're going to flip it over onto our bums. We're going to come into a reverse bridge position. We're going to do 2 tricep dips. So hips are lifted. 1, 2. Lift the hips up as high as they can go here. Lifting right leg. Control lifting left leg. You can lower the hips. 2 tricep dips. Make sure you're coming all the way down. Hips come up. Lift. Use that core. Take these leg lifts nice and slow if you need to, but keep those hips pressed to the ceiling. Nice job. On your back, knees are open in a butterfly position. We're going to do some butterfly full sit-ups. So arms are up. We're going to sit all the way up, reach for those toes, and then really control, use those abs as you come down, take it nice and slow. Think about your torso coming up at the same time as your arms. Yes, we're using our arms a little bit for momentum, but we don't want it to be like this huge momentum to sit up. We want to actually use that core. So think about pressing that core into the ground, or your back into the ground, I should say. Good work. We're going to come into low plank on our forearms. You can also do this on your hands if you find this to be a little bit difficult. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. You're in a nice straight line. You're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg out to the side. So actually to each corner. So think of the 4 corners on the mat. Back to center. Top corner, bottom corner, and center. When you extend, don't have that booty come up in the air. Keep it nice and straight. We're using that core. You could also just hold plank, or just do the arms, or just do the legs to modify. Nice work. That's the end of circuit number 2. Starting circuit number 2 from the beginning with that half push-up to extension. When you're doing this extension, really think about squeezing those lats as you're bringing the arms back in. Here we go. Exercise, lifting opposite arm and leg and sweeping the arm around. When you sweep the arm around, really think about that lat. You're going to flip the palm so the palm of your hand is facing the ceiling. Think about squeezing that back. Lifting everything, keeping that leg straight. Flipping it back over onto our bumps for our tricep dips. So 2 tricep dips and then 2 kicks. Make sure you're really sitting into the heels of your hands when you're doing this tricep dip. So you're really using those triceps. Full extension when you come up. Hips are pressed to the sky. Lifting using that core. Nice job. Knees are open on your back for some butterfly crunches. Or sit-ups, I should say. We are not crunching, we are sitting all the way up. Think about pressing your lower back to the floor, bringing your belly button to your spine. This should be your first movement here, as your back is pressed to the floor, arms are up. Then we use the arms to assist us to come all the way up. So you're doing that crunch motion with your abs first. Nice job. Flip it over into plank on your forearms, or however you would like to hold plank. Here we go, last round of circuit number 2. One more circuit to go. These exercises are going to be 30 seconds with a 15-second rest. So on your back, for some single leg glute bridges, extending your right leg. Coming up, press those hips to the sky and lower. You could also have your right leg bent, if that helps. Make sure you're pressing your weight into your heel, your left heel. For some single leg glute bridges, extending your right leg. Coming up, press those hips to the sky and lower. You could also have your right leg bent, if that helps. Make sure you're pressing your weight into your heel, your left heel. Good, we're gonna use this right leg, fingertips by the ears. You're gonna bring right leg in to meet the left elbow, extend, or reach for the toes. Elbows to knee, fingers to toes. Get those shoulder blades up off the floor. Good, taking a 15-second breather, we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So we're extending our left leg this time, right leg is our supporting leg, putting our weight into our right heel. Getting ready to work those abs using our left leg. So right elbow to left knee, then reaching for the toes. Good work. Next set of exercises, come on to your hands in high plank. And we're going to use our left leg in this plank. It's going to be bent like this. You're going to just tap this left knee to the ground. You're basically just hovering. We're not going to put any weight on that left leg. Then kick it up. Squeeze that glute. Down, control. So nothing should be moving other than your left leg. Good, now we're gonna use our right leg. So you're gonna put that left knee down on the ground, put some weight on it this time. You're gonna bring right knee to right elbow and extend. You could also, to modify if you need to, just do some crunches like this, keeping that right arm on the ground. Nice work. Take a 15-second rest. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. If you didn't fully get it this time, don't worry, because we're gonna do this whole thing again. So this time we're going to use our right leg. This way, so I'm open to the camera. Right knee is hovering over the ground. It taps to the ground, and we lift it up. Really squeeze that glute. ready to drop the right knee, extending the left leg, left fingertips by the ears, crunch, find your balance, and extend. Really use that core, keep your balance, everything nice and strong. Good work. We're going to repeat that from the top. So back on our backs for some glute bridges. Starting off using our right leg. So our right leg is lifted. The left leg is our supporting leg. Here we go, get those hips up. Good, using our right leg, elbows to knee, fingers to toes. Really press that low back into the ground. Good, take a 15-second breather down here. We're gonna switch legs. Here we go, left side. Good, getting ready for abs. We are flipping into plank. Last little bit. Make sure you really control yourself in this plank. My ponytail feels like it's really falling out today. Make sure you really control yourself, really use that core. Keep everything nice and strong. You shouldn't be putting any weight on that left knee. Good, getting ready to put the left knee down on the ground. Extend the right leg. Find your balance, use that core. Your outer thigh should be pointing towards the ceiling. Right leg is bent this time. that right knee down, left leg extended. Last 30 seconds. Try not to arch your back as you extend that leg. Keep the core nice and tight. Spine is neutral. Fantastic, guys. Great job. I hope you enjoyed this 30-minute full body workout. If you enjoyed this style, please make sure to let me know by leaving me a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video from me. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.
At Total Wireless, we got your back every day. Just look at the facts. We give you 50% off the total